All right. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing this evening? We have quite the log of chat going on already in here. I guess this is what happens when I end up in the correct place when I start out. So James, thank you for the vote of confidence and letting everybody know I screwed up last time. So how's everybody doing this evening? Like you probably saw in the email or on social. Oh, this light needs to come down. It's bright right in my eyes. There we go. I am planning on giving away a kit tonight. At a minimum, it will be a GM ground type, the HG version. And if we are lucky enough and somehow hit 100 concurrent viewers at some point during the stream today, I will give the winner the opportunity to win this one instead. Be your choice. Some people don't like master grades. If it'll fit in the scene here. Hold it up here. The master grade Gundam ground type. Same kit. Or same suit. Different kit. Bigger kit. So we'll see where we're at later on. We're doing pretty good. We're at 14 right now, which is not bad. We were in the mid to high 30s last week, I think. We did get disrupted by a bit of an issue last time around, but I don't know, it was working out pretty well. So anyway, let's see how everybody's doing here. Denislau, what's up, Nick? James. Hey, Nick, how you doing today? I'm doing very well. I think I got a little toasted. I got a bit of a sunburn today. Taught a class outside, so that kind of sucks, but otherwise, pretty good day. Awesome to get back into the real world a little bit. Nick, hey, what's up? Nick, it's been a great night. Just ordered a Mercosius. Awesome. I think those are like already out. Maybe if not now, they will be by the end of tonight, I bet. Andy, hello everyone. Hey Andy. X Nike, hello. Hey, what's up? Andrew Ross working RG Talkies. Awesome. Searchlight, woo. Master Grade Kit. Shadow, I don't mind. Geez. Me neither. They're definitely my go-to. Nice. Is there another giveaway? Yep, we're doing another giveaway, so it's going to be the high grade or master grade version, depending on the viewership. Most likely be the high grade, because I don't think we're going to triple last week's viewership, but maybe we do. If you want to push it towards that master grade, you guys can share the link to this stream on social and try to help get some more people in here. That would increase our chances of getting the bigger kit instead. Game Czar, hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone's having a great day. Same to you, man. I'm going to start being selective about the ones I read over here. I think today I am starting on the legs. Dennis Lau, before we get started, the most important question, did you find the missing piece? I did. I found it. The UV light idea someone had was a great idea. So where am I at with all this? Ooh, this is interesting. It's telling me to do the wing next. So should I do the wing or should I skip to the body? Like I mean, normally these wing kits, you go to the legs and then the waist. I think I'll do it. Why not? The manual's telling me to do it. Wings it is. Darb, first time on live stream. Love the GW kits. Welcome, Darb. Paul shared 2 of my groups. Thank you, Paul. Which I think you're providing over 3/4 of my collection. You're great. You are welcome. Thank you for utilizing my business to help you build 3/4 of your collection. Hopefully that'll be 9/10 of your collection soon. We restocked, if you saw the email, we added a bunch of new kits to the site. And actually I should point out too, I don't know if there's a way I could hold my finger somewhere. Right up here, right? Right up here at the top. Use the code LIVE10 tonight on the site for 10% off. It's only good till 11 p.m. Eastern. There's other codes out there, of course. 10% codes in the Gundam world for online sites are pretty prevalent, so not super rare, but if you don't already have a code to use, please feel free to use that code. Save yourself a little bit of money. We just finished processing a huge shipment today. Gotta start finding runners here. Huge shipment, tons of stuff came in. A lot of stuff I ordered before the all the shutdowns and stuff. So I was glad to get that stuff in, broken down. A lot of onesies, twosies, or really more like 3 to 9 of a few kits. Thank you, Tucker. Thank you, Swaggy, and thank you for the follows or subscribes or whatever they are. The software confuses me. I just wonder what that sound is. We're up to 21, so we only need 79 more to hit the magic number to give away master grade instead of high grade. Mecha, Nike. Let's say Bandai does make an MG WIng Gundam EW for a car. When does MG working on be less desirable? I suppose it was. Some people don't like Verkas because they're more complex. I haven't actually built a single Verka yet myself. I need to change that, but I'm trying to build up my whole collections of the wing kits. So to me, having them all be kind of on parity in terms of level of detail and stuff is more important to me. You guys don't have to follow the instruction booklet in order. Yeah, I don't always follow it in order either. But in this case, I think I'm going to because it just feels more interesting. Tucker, no problem, Nick. Always glad to support you. Well, glad to have you here. I don't think I've seen you on a stream since like the Twitch days. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. If everybody's building out there, what are you guys building tonight? I'm still working on the same master grade WIng Gundam EW version I've been working on. Taking me a little longer than usual because you guys keep distracting me with this decent sized audience I've kind of created here through bribing you. Is I or not as I as usually say. Hey Artie, hey Ian, what's up? They do Universal Disney, and they do a Verka. This the colors are slightly duller, most notably the yellow, and their Verka stickers. The box, the usual white, where the OVA is a normal action shot box. I think we had that kit, had it in stock. I do not have one in my collection though. Some reason it doesn't really interest me. There's a few Verkas I want to build, but that's not really one of them. At least not right now. James Dresser, can I use multiple devices to get to 100 quicker? Trying to fast track that. E32, 33. Trying to fast track to the master grade there. Preferably not, man. Jesus. I need someone to start reading these to me. Working HE for the Grunt Destruction. Awesome, Charlie. Looking forward to seeing your entry. That Grunt Destruction contest is pretty awesome, I think. Maybe I'm biased because I'm putting it on, but I'm looking forward to some of the entries. Some of the people have been talking about what they're planning on doing, at least in loose terms, and I think there's going to be some awesome entries for that. And I think we're adding to the prize pool. I won't be able to know for sure, so I don't want to announce yet, but I think I'm getting some prize support, so we should have some other kits added, hopefully. Tucker, now that I have a second monitor, I'll be able to tune into all the streams. Nice. Searchlights had to say building perfect seller from DBZ. That's not that sad. If you enjoy DBZ kits, figurized kits, those could be fun too. Nice, thank you. You hyped for the Master Grade Sandrock Armadillo. I kinda actually. I've been watching all those newer P Bandai kits get announced, and the Eagle unit heavy arms definitely excited me. The Death Scythe and the Shenlong ones though were not quite my cup of tea. but I think I'll end up getting an armadillo, as I will get the other P Bandai custom wing kits when those get re-released. Is there going to be a new cake today? I don't think so, but I think I saw some cookies in the work downstairs. So fingers crossed I'll see some cookies before the end of the night. I think, I'll talk about that later. There's MG Alex. I bought, never built a Grunt model kit before. Are you late to the stream? What are you working on tonight? Same thing I work on every night. It's that same WIng Gundam EW from last week. I've been so busy, I haven't really been getting that far with my building. For better or worse. Kind of one you know you are. I don't know, man. She could be mad at me for something. James, if we hit a high number, we might crash it again. We're up to 30 viewers now, so we're pretty close to around where we were last week at peak. Still early yet though, so the rate is going up. We could hit 100. If not, no big deal. As always, next week. We might, Nike, we know the customs are coming out, so those will show up first before they do P Bandais on top of like the new Verka or anything. I actually just got word, was it yesterday, that I've secured stock, so I'll be doing pre-orders for the new Verka, the new heavy arms high grade that just got announced, which looks really cool. We'll definitely got those coming. So if you're interested in them and want to pre-order them, you should reach out to me directly. We don't do our pre-orders on the website right now because it's just so hard to manage expectations. I want to make sure that people get what they want and understand what they're getting when they pay for a pre-order. And that's a lot harder to do on the website. And Ross, wait, there are more P Bandai kits from WIng coming out. How did I miss this? I don't know. They just were announced the other day. The Sandrock Armadillo just got announced, and like a week before that, they announced the reprint of the old customs that were done back early 2000s. I'm really excited about those. Are you getting RG full armor, heavy weapon set for Gundam? Or a new Gundam heavy weapon system type. Has that been announced? Is that new? I haven't seen that one yet. Definitely wasn't on my pre-order list. So if it was announced, it's out there. Nick repping the shares and shoutouts. Some of you guys really want to hit that 100 mark, I guess. A chance to win the master grade. Searchlight, which grid do you use to sand? Smallest available near me is 400, so I usually cut hobby knife the bits off. So I have 4 different grits. I've got 400, 600, 1000, and 1500. We have in the shop, although we're I think out of stock of most of the grits, the Tamiya sanding sponges. I actually just used the 3M myself. I haven't tried the Tamiya yet. I think the 3M might be cheaper because it's really more of a bulk type. There might be some advantages to using the hobby-specific options that are on the market. They're probably a little better. But I bought like a bulk pack like years ago, and I'm nowhere near close to even putting a dent in the bulk pack I got. It was watch the afternoon block or the midnight run. DBZ was definitely a part of my childhood. For whatever reason, it didn't stick as much as the Gundam stuff did. Might be the constipated stances and just I'm gonna squeeze real hard. Hope nothing comes out. This seemed to be the trend with a lot of the DBZ battles. Wolfpack used to watch Transformers in the 80s. Transformers for the win, man. Has anyone built any of the Transformers kits? We've got some. I've been meaning to try to grab one and build one myself. I've heard some mixed stuff. I think they're pretty good. They're definitely a little pricier than Bandai's stuff. And I've had at least one or two people say that they've broken parts on them more easily than they would have on a Bandai kit. Charlie WIng got me a Gundam, so hold a special place for me. Same here, man. WIng was my gateway drug. And then I forgot about it, went to Japan, saw Gundams everywhere in some toy shops over there, and came back and I was addicted. Had to get into the hobby. Searchlight made Bumblebee. Some pieces are a bit thin, but still like it. It's cool. I'm waiting for one of the Optimus ones, like the more traditional looking Optimus ones, not any of the like Nemesis Prime or there's a couple other variations they've got that we have in stock, but for whatever reason the standard Optimus hasn't been around with the distributor. Some people are saying like what they did to the Barbados with the high res to the MG. That'll be transformed by high res. Mr. Trashcan Bob, thank you for the subscribe. Just a reminder, guys, if anybody's just joined in, if you weren't aware, we're giving away at least a high grade tonight. Somewhere during the stream, a high grade Gundam ground type. And if we hit 100 concurrent viewers, I'll give the winner, when it's time to draw, the opportunity to choose the master grade version of the same suit instead. So, I mean, we're 33 concurrent viewers right now, so we're about a third of the way there. If any of you guys want to share on social with anybody, I would appreciate that, and any of you guys that are gunning for that master grade for the giveaway would as well. Knock Killer, starting to hate this kit. Which kit do you hate, Knock? From It's G1 Optimus for the win. Definitely. I had one of the old school Transformers. I've got a few old school Transformers in original packaging that my parents got me for Christmas. They bought them for me as like on sale or something when I was a kid, and stashed them away to be a gift for me when it was convenient, you know, next Christmas or birthday or something, and they forgot they had them. And so they found them this past year, so Christmas I got them. It's like the best Christmas present I think I've ever gotten. Really cool. They made a G1 looking version of the Flame Toys. Yep, I got those on pre-order. I got a few of those coming, but they're pre-COVID pre-orders, so not as many as I would have ordered potentially now. Although the Transformers kits don't go super fast. Hey, what's up, Sean? Charlie Cart, I need to watch Macross. Same here. I need to catch up on that stuff. Not Killer. I hate Shinmusha. I can't touch him at all, and he can't stand up on his own. Really, man? Which version? I haven't heard that that's that bad of a kit. few people have built that one and had some pretty good luck, I think. I know it's on my backlog. I haven't gotten around to touching it myself. Ian, get us that master grade giveaway at 100 viewers. Charlie, I would buy Transformers kit if they made Beast Wars ones. That would be interesting to see Beast Wars Transformers kits. Be interesting how they decide to solve the fleshier bits on those. Some of those figure kits are really interesting in how they solve those kind of problems. Definitely a little different than your standard Transformer or a Gundam or whatever. Right. We just got some other Shinmushes in stock since we were talking about that. Chrome Crates, hey, saw you restocked the Ale Strike 100 time to order. Yeah, we did. I just pulled those out of the box today and that last push to get everything checked in from this most recent shipment. So if you don't have another code to use, feel free to use the code LIVE10 on the website. It's good basically for the duration of the stream till 11 p.m. Eastern time tonight, 10% off. So if you're thinking of making a purchase anyway, check out. We just restocked stuff, added some new items to the shop, restocked some more popular ones that we've had. Good opportunity to take advantage, see what we got while you're watching the stream tonight. If anyone's got any questions about any of those kits too, I'm more than happy to try to answer them for you. Not that I've built them all or anything, but good chance to find out about stuff. Nike, what are your plans to do with this kit's problematic hands? They're unusable, hold the buster rifle. It's the MG 1.0 style hands. So I don't have any specific plans yet. I'll see where I get there. The Wing Zero Custom was able to hold that rifle pretty well. I think it's just how you pose it, and I gotta see what the rifle, I wonder if it shows in the manual in this one. I know the rifle on the Wing Zero Custom's got a little hook on the back actually that lets it sit into that, the front of the chest. This one's probably not true. I don't know, we'll see. I might just have this one hold it low and have the beam saber or something in hand when I pose it. Between the buster I got run the week and the L strike, my backlog's gonna be pretty full. It's only 2, it's not that bad. I don't think you got a big backlog till you hit like 30. And then you're in the ridiculous club. Okay, I gotta get this first step done here. I'm taking forever. Panel lining on here, some water. Tucker making a decent paint order as we speak. I think it's finally time I try some hand painting. Which color, which type of paints are you going for the hand painting? I am not a hand painter, really, at least not in the Gunpla world. Been loving the airbrush thing and figuring that out. Well, I've seen some amazing hand-painted builds, so you can get good results if you have the patience and the skills. Like, I mean, the hook on the MG Wing Zero custom barely hangs onto it, but the hands themselves can't really be held since there's no peg or anything that holds onto it. Is that true? Open your hands, man. No, you're right. I don't know, for whatever reason, the other one held for me. So we'll see. I mean, it'll... Worst comes to worst, you can always just glue it in place. Or get some upgraded hands. Jan, me too. The little backlog going crazy. Corp Crest, I still got this. I held that order earlier this year to do. That was a decent kit. That was like my last one to snap. I still got to decal it. Tucker says Vallejo. Everyone seems to like the ones you have in stock. I've been a fan of the Vallejo paints. If you airbrush with them, you do need to thin them, though. A lot of people seem to think that that's not the case for some reason, including myself when I first started. Vallejo has some airbrush ready paints that don't need thinning, but the Vallejo Mecha line is not that line. Yeah, Ridiculous Club doesn't exist until there are more than 10 P Bandai kits at a backlog of 30 plus. I might not be in the Ridiculous Club then. I'd have to count up my P Bandai. So trash can bot looks like for Curios. Hopefully next year we see a Virtue, Nedlet. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, if they're doing, excuse me, the new, they'll probably end up redoing even like a non-Verka wing as well. I think. I don't know. I don't have enough data, but I could see them doing that, and they should hopefully solve the big issues. Hopefully they fix the shoulder stuff. They're transforming them. Knock with Shinmusha. If I touch him, a piece fall off. I go to that piece, that fall off, another would fall off. Oh, that sucks, man. I don't. Anyone else here built the Shinmusha? I know I've seen some people build it before without having too much trouble. So, did he get a lemon, or is there some trick to it? So Jahan, how's the MG Victory Gundam? I think, Ian, you were talking about the MG Victory, right? The Verka. Earlier on Discord. Or is that somebody else? I think it's got some tricky parts to it, but an okay build, I think. I like pose my models in a cool way. The thing with him is every time I go to either pose or put weapons, something falls off. Yeah, that's rough. You might need to glue some stuff or tighten some things up, depending on what parts it is. Paul, I just got the Vallejo Mega Kit from you. It comes with AB thinner. Yeah, it comes with thinner. You definitely need it. Flow improver is important too, in my opinion. When they're used at the right ratios and with the right PSI, I've gotten good results with Vallejo Mecha. Just took a little while to get that figured out. All right, got the main piece of backpack here. I am going so slow tonight. Tucker says, have you ever heard of someone sanding before painting to replace primers? I've heard of them sanding and still priming it. I don't know if it replaces primer, but it supposedly can give you a better I guess better resiliency to the paint. It'll stay on better, supposedly. I don't know if I've noticed a difference between parts that are sanded and not, but I haven't really done any scientific tests. E. C2 and J, where J is going to be. Yeah, MG Victor Vercos finicky will insert in the midsection into the torso, otherwise it looks great right out of the box. There you go. Straight from someone who built it. There you go, there's J. Grab the J while I got it. 7 and 8. Okay, and then I'm also looking for C. Those are in the bag. We're up at 34. I'm still floating around the same point here. Which I suppose is good for me. And then it saves me from having to give away master grades. It doesn't go higher than that. Actually, I'm going to draw here in a moment. When I cut these parts out, I'll do the first drawing. How about that? So, since we got that in mind, this is a new day. Let's start out with a number between 1 and 300. So if you guys want to drop a number between 1 and 300 in the chat, once I get these two other parts cut out here in a minute or two, I will I'll pick a number between 1 and 300 and see if anybody wins in that first drawing. Get to see what the latency is here when I start seeing the text, the numbers show up. 223, a fine number. 230. So the MG from Test Giveaway coming. Think I'm also going to try and paint it. My first test goes well. Well, it's a grunt suit. So it's a if there's a good one to have multiples of, I think grunts are in that category. Personally. Let's see here. Somebody placed an order. Somebody was asking me a question on here. All right, random number. Okay, between 1 and 300 here. Try definitely, that's why I got 2 Leos. One to decide normal, I want to customize. Only 2 Leos. Oh, there's another order. I'm getting notifications on my phone. So between 1 and 300. 135. Let's see if anybody won that. Do we have a 135 in the house? Doesn't look like it, so we will roll again. All right, let's start cutting these out. 2 Leos for now. There you go, that sounds better. I've got, I think eight Leos, some built, some not, including P Bandai variants and the like. James P90, where do I add the discount code to my order? So it would be on the checkout page, I guess is the simple way of putting it. It should be before you finish checking out. I think it might have to be after your cart. I don't know, I don't spend that much time shopping on Mecha Warehouse myself, actually, so anybody else knows exactly or wants to describe it better. But I'm pretty sure it's after, I think it's when you go to do shipping and all that stuff. Accord just got to the stream because I forgot the time. It's 7:30 Central for me. Welcome, Accord. Good to see you. Sweet. All right.
I mostly made these on my own. I just had to.
Sorry, what did you say?
I just had to help a little bit.
Cool. Oh, you made these?
Yeah, mostly on my own.
Awesome. Thank you.
I just had to help a little.
Whoa. As I launch the cookies across the scene here. This is becoming a thing. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say, Ian, was towards the end there. Most of you guys have probably gone through the checkout process more than I have. Meet the Burrows, thank you for the subscribe. Jack cake, no cake today, cookies. Apparently my 6-year-old son did most of the work on them, so that could be good or bad. I'll grab them again in a minute here. No cake again today. Hey Kevin, what's up, dude? Not sure what these are, but they're chocolate and they got chocolate chips, so I'm not gonna complain. It's a good combo. Here you go. Corbin's got the answer. Checkout page right underneath where your order summary is. It's gonna be becoming a thing. We'll see. To start having a pool of whether or not I get a dessert every live stream now. It seems to be. I would not be unhappy with that trend. Although it's going to be hard to top that cake from last week. That was a really good cake. My wife, actually, we're working on an Instagram page for her. She built her first kit last week on Sunday, day after the stream. A petite guy, Sarah. And it was pretty awesome because her immediate response to building it was, this thing needs a big ass gun. So got her some spare parts from my Mackinac build, got her a rifle and some hands to go on the thing. And so I think she's gonna start posting pictures of kits with some sort of dessert thing. It's an interesting mashup for Instagram. I've been trying to get her to get a cookie business off the ground. She makes some amazing sugar cookies. At some point, maybe we'll have a Mecha Warehouse sugar cookie available, which would be pretty cool. Mr. Jahan, how do you guys feel about the Afterwork Gundam X? I have no opinion. Corbin has just ordered the strike. Awesome, Corbin. Thank you. You guys taking advantage of that code? Nice. Looks like somebody has been. Just added a bunch of stuff today. It's a pain in the ass though. It was one of these orders where it was a lot of different stuff, not a lot of full cases. Shadow 37 yet. We're at 30, 36 viewers. Inching our way towards that 100. Everybody's new. Oh, 38. Sweet. Interrupt your cookies with every purchase. Yeah, that's exactly. Get yourself a Mecha Warehouse logo sugar cookie. Hopefully be a reality someday. Everybody's new to the stream tonight. We're giving away the high grade Gundam, or not Gundam, GM ground type today. Or at least we're drawing to give it away. Hopefully we'll get a winner before the night is over. And to sweeten the deal, if we hit 100 concurrent viewers, it'll be the master grade version. There'll at least be an option for the winner if they want the master grade. So up in the ante a little bit. So there's like 2 more for the collection order. Quickly approaching that 90% of orders from you. Awesome. I like hearing that kind of stuff. I used that code for an action base with Buster since the strike comes with one of its own. Nice. Always good to have some action bases on hand. Some kids really could use them. Let's see. So J-Hound, Nick, Earth Federation, or Principality of Zeon? That's a tough question. For a lot of reasons, I think I'd have to say Federation. Mainly because through most of the series, at least, they tend to be the good guys and Zeon does all the bad stuff. But obviously, certain series, that kind of flips a little bit. I do kind of sympathize with the Zeon independence kind of thing, though. Being a Rev War history buff to some extent, I think that's a bunch of interesting philosophical things to talk about, but probably not the place to talk about it right now. So Shadow, do we get free action base with the kit? Depends on the kit. Some master grades and even some high grades, I think, will come with them, but most of the time they don't. James, placed by order. Thank you, James. Nick, all new people, please share. Let's get to 100. He wants the master grade. Yeah, awesome, James. What did you get? I agree. What do you get? What's the good word? What are people picking up? Dylan, or this I'd held the GM Sniper too. If we got a GM Grunt to throw in there from the scene. Yeah, it would be very convenient for me if whoever won happened to be somebody who just placed an order and just drop it in there. Not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna skew it to work out that way. If it works out that way, great. Tucker, what do you think of the RG new high weapon system that has been thrown around recently? I haven't really seen much about it. That was initially announced, or recently announced, right? That hasn't come out yet. Might be cool. Seems like they they've got those for some of the other, like the high grade has the heavy weapon set stuff too. So I'm not sure. I haven't seen enough of it to really comment. It's like, oh no, we dropped to 34. Share harder, guys. Share harder. Sounds like something you should tell a bunch of kids at a daycare. Share harder. Shadows, so I noticed I had to order an action for my Gundam Alex. Do you think they'll ever make kids from Warframe? No idea. I'm not even super familiar with Warframe, so it's certainly a less popular franchise than Gundam is. But that hasn't stopped them from doing other stuff. It really depends on what they think of it in Japan, I think, for Bandai. James Dresser, I'll order more if I win. Trying to skew the numbers always. And what's everyone building tonight? Give me some inspiration to keep up with my RG Full Armor Unicorn. How is that one, Ian? I ended up snagging one of those because I got a damaged box, and it's been on my list to grab. I've heard it's one of the RG unicorns are some of the better unicorn variants out there. And why not go full armor if you're going to do it? Oh, I don't think it's been announced yet. Just some rumors with good evidence. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd probably be smart for them to do it because the new Gundam itself, the RG, is such a popular kit and such a nice kit. If they can do an add-on pack for it or something, or a upgraded variant, I'm sure it would do pretty well. And Ross foil stickers, you have a hate relationship with them too. Stickers in general on kits, horrible. So many messages. That was a good choice. Finish up my MG Mark II. Nice. HGPMX the O. That's such a funny name for a Gundam or for a mobile suit. You got to be careful with putting certain kits in certain orders, like the boxes side by side, based on fast reads and misinterpretations of what's on them. Keep this PC though, or whatever. So, with my Thunderbolt FA Verka, I think we're getting those in stock soon, which would be cool. Did a little Quanfull Saber today. It was awesome. I love building it. Tucker, RG Unicorn was fun, and oh my god, 101,000 tiny stickers. What are the stickers for on that? Is it part of like the Psycho frame or something? I didn't realize it had stickers. I might have to put it back. Actually, I should do gray. So this is white. A lot of lines in this guy. Especially if I drop 70 importing a 7-Eleven cycle unless you get any 7-Eleven specials. No 7-Elevens here. James Russ, are you going to give away a cup of noodles? I got some of those on pre-order. We'll see. I'm surprised at how many people have been talking about that kit. Like, I don't see why it's... I don't have any desire to build a model kit of a cup of noodles. But maybe my childhood wasn't as good as yours was. Already, I'm building nothing tonight. I have no kids. I'm living vicariously through Nick. I will try to hold up my end of the bargain, Artie. Shadow, some of the developers of Warframe are Gundam fans. Saw some kind of model kits in one of those streams on Facebook. That's cool. There's a bunch of like big YouTubers and stuff that do random stuff that I've seen, like Gundam kits in the background and stuff. That was pretty cool. You know, nothing to do with Gundam stuff. They're like tech guys or music YouTubers, which is pretty cool. Okay, I'm doing some more work on that system base and masking tape. I use to lip of the primer I sprayed, so I'm taking a break. That's the worst when tape lists paint or primer. Especially if it's something that was hard to mask. If it was easy, it's like not that big a deal because you just paint again, but if you did a really crazy masking job and it lifted paint, man, I feel your pain. Feel your pain. Already, I want the cup of noodles model kit. Cannot wait. I don't get it. Just buy a cup of noodles and just leave it unheated. Xavier Cruz, have you pre-ordered some cup noodle kits? I have, because everybody's asking about them. I think I mentioned it earlier in the stream. So Mecha Warehouse does do pre-orders, but you have to do them off the site. We don't list them on the website, so that way we can better make sure that people understand what they're getting and minimize the likelihood that, you know, somebody places that pre-order and then gets upset that they didn't get it when they thought they would or something. So if you want to pre-order any of those newly announced kits, let me know. I'll be having that list available on our Discord for our Discord members starting hopefully sometime tomorrow if I get a chance. If you're not already, if you're a customer and you're not on our Discord, you really need to get on our Discord, because a lot of stuff we do is pretty much primarily available on there or announced on there. There's a lot of stuff that just is not public domain knowledge. You find out about what stuff's coming in before it gets in. You know, when we get shipments shipped out to us, we announce what those are. We've got some special items available only to Discord members. Usually we'll get a heads up before the emails go out to everybody with what just got added for restocks and stuff, so you got a better chance of getting something if it's really popular. A lot of good reasons to be part of the Discord, so if you haven't, definitely reach out. But keep in mind, you do have to be a customer, so if you've made any purchase with us, you should get an email with the info to join. And if you haven't, let me know and I'll help get you squared away. But we do a lot of good stuff there. Oh, and I'm starting to start this Toggy's kit. I may wait and start it in the morning. It's calling to me. Toggy's, I think there's a bunch of good Discords kits out, or Toggy's kits. Wow, I must be tired or something. I'm flipping words like crazy. Thank you, Jason Hall. Oh, that was a while ago. Sorry for not saying thank you earlier. And Foss, thank you for following as well, or subscribing, whatever the hell it's called. Andrew Ross, thank you for mentioning Gunplay University. I think last week or the week before. Been watching a few of his videos, great content. Yeah, Jared's a good guy. He's got some good stuff. I guess he's ordered, I think, the noodles. Yep, I definitely have them. Can't afford real noodles because I ordered fake ones. There you go. Search Shadow. Have you seen the Gundam, the orange and so? What do you think of it, especially the mobile suit redesign? I haven't seen it yet. I need to. Corbin says, join the Discord. It's an awesome place. Nick, Discord is amazing. These guys know what's up. Foster, just got my RX 178 and my heavy arms. Thanks, Nick, for the fast shipping. No problem, man. Glad that you got it fast and in good shape and all that. Corbin, I don't know if you saw my message, Nick, but I finally joined one of the raffles for damaged items, but it was super fun. Didn't win, but it was exciting to be a part of it. That's a good thing to bring up too. So we do on the Discord, should be doing something while I'm talking. One of the things that we're doing, all our dings and dents, kits that come in damaged and stuff and aren't in what I consider saleable condition, which oftentimes is saleable condition for nearly every other store out there. We basically do like a lottery on the Discord, and so we'll, some random time of the night, I'll go on there or day or whatever, and I will list out kits at a discount price, and people can kind of put their name in the hat to potentially win it at that discount. It's been a lot of fun. People have been enjoying that. I get a kick out of it. The reactions and the memery up front as people are waiting for it to start is amazing. If it's even a word. Nick, everyone's great. I'm Dr. Grim for those who don't know me. Yep. It is great. James, you plan on building a War Greymon kit? I do not. I have no interest in Digimon. Dennis Lau, did you order the Tokyo 2020 kits? I probably should. That would be kind of cool, but I mean, is the Olympics even happening now? Just get them because they're limited and stuff. Core idea, Mecha Warehouse Discord is a great place for Gunpla fans and builders. It's great place. It's one of the best communities I've seen. Everybody's great there. A lot of support and help. Great place to share ideas, get advice, and just commiserate with fellow builders. James Dresser, what about a spoon? Nope, not doing the master grade spoon. If we did, though, it would be less than $999 because our prices proportionally are lower at Mecha Warehouse than the place that has that for sale. Ian can't say enough about the Discord and its moderators. I'm not gonna lie, I think you're biased. Said the Discord community is amazing. It's like a big Gunpla family. Not kill him down with the Shinmo show. Taking a break from him. Hopefully after you take your break, Knock, you'll come back to it and it'll go better for you. Looks like the number of viewers is up a little bit. We're at 43 right now. I'm going to do these couple parts here, and when they're on, I'll probably be drawing another set of numbers here for a second go around. So be ready for that to come up soon. I've learned a lot about painting and panel line thanks to our Discord. Great group of people. Another great review for that. Thanks, Dylan. Glad you're part of it. Oh, thank you, Kevin, for the follow. I don't know why it says follow and not subscribe. Is that different? Wiccan, anyone got a Discord link for Mecha? So that Discord link, Wiccan, you got to be a customer. If you've made a purchase, you get a link in your email. If you have not made a purchase, there's no way to get in presently. And we do that primarily not because we want to drive sales or anything, but because I think it weeds out people that want to show up just to cause problems. I'm sure we miss out on some other good people, but everybody who's there has a little bit of skin in the game. We literally just don't typically have any sort of problems with people being jerks or causing any sort of problems. It's super chill. Everybody's courteous, which is a good thing. Doesn't need to be a big purchase though, so if you don't want to buy a kit, you could always like buy a sticker for $4, and that would get you into. And so if you've made a purchase and you haven't gotten that link, let me know and I will hook you up. Hopefully next week I'll be able to post it up. We actually doing a custom challenge coin for members of the Discord. That should be coming in next week, hopefully. One of the coolest things ever, I think. I can't wait to get them in. I'm pretty sure they shipped a couple days ago, so hopefully they show up on time on like Tuesday, I think. So if they do, then maybe next week on the stream I'll be able to show them off. Wicked, no worries. I made any purchases yet from Mecha. I try to support local shops before I head online, though no shops around me carrying decent paints. I hear you, man. Supporting local is good too, and important if you want your local shops to stay available if you like shopping that way. Our mission's always kind of been to be the local shop for the people that don't have a local shop, because not everybody has one conveniently near them. So it's kind of, Discord gives you that local community feel that you might have. I know I've seen some shops where they do build nights and stuff. We basically do the same thing, but via Zoom right now. Which is convenient, since getting together in person is really tough for pretty much everybody. Although I'm sure that's going to be getting better soon, hopefully. And James Dresser, no one sleeps on Discord. That seems true too. These late night Zooms and stuff. I'm glad I'm not on there every night with the unofficial ones that people put together. So, I mean, was it last night? I think I jetted out around 1. And everybody was still going strong. I don't know how late everybody was up on that one. Already, how's everything go with the karate school? Still doing it via Zoom or whatever? Yeah, so we are. We actually did our first outdoor classes today in person, and actually I think a little bit sunburned. I don't know if you can see in the light. Hopefully not. Little sunburn up here. I gotta start like rubbing sunscreen into my hair, I think, because it's thinning out a little up top there. Getting to be an old guy. That was cool. Actually seeing people and training in person again. Hopefully be doing more of that soon. Wicked nice, that's very cool. Mr. Jayhound, has anyone ever bought Joker brand stuff for their Gunpla? How's the quality? I've never even heard of Joker brand stuff. What am I missing out on? JT the Maggot, I woke up late. Oh, this, because I had the karate thing this morning. I was like having nightmares about having panic attacks because I didn't get up on time to get over there. Like full on like hyperventilating in my sleep. Kind of panic attacks. It was horrible. How did I miss this? What am I gonna do? Worst thing ever. Kevin, quick question, Nick. Are you restocking more Vallejo paints? I am. I'll probably be placing an order for restock tomorrow or Monday, Tuesday, something in that range, depending on how quickly I get through the queue. I'm way backed up on everything that needs to be done. So hopefully as soon as I possibly can. The thunder I hear? Interesting. Well, if the stream goes down, there's a slight chance it's a power outage because of thunder, so hopefully not. I'll try to blast out on social media if I'm down for good or not, if something like that happens. Hopefully it doesn't. already my my only local shops are actually a game store. Their prices are usually higher than what I find online. That's usually true. A lot of local places mark things up. I mean, the overhead of having a physical shop is not small. I'm finding that out as I'm looking at the costs to open a physical warehouse and get the business out of my house at some point in the near future. But I think everyone should realize, whether you're local or not, that price is a big important point for a lot of customers. That's why we try to have our prices on par with or at least within a small margin of the other big players on price. But if you don't get this, if something we don't have isn't the same price, what you're theoretically getting at our price is a top-notch customer service experience, because we respond to communication quickly and care a lot about our customers, which I think some of you guys out there have seen. I'd rather you guys not have to see it, because we just do everything right and you never have to contact us for anything. But Seth, I remember you said something about the MG Shenlong was backward. How long was that for that again? So that their backlog, I think late July, maybe August, somewhere in that time frame. Hopefully sooner. I don't like to trust the estimates I get on backordered stuff, because stuff happens, and too often I've seen things not come in when they're supposed to come in. But sometime this summer we should have it, not too far out. James Dresser, we had our first baseball game today. That's cool, man. Wiccan, where do you have those 30 Maganac cards displayed? Well, all 40 Maganacs that I have are right now sitting in that box underneath this table right now, waiting for paint and cleanup work. I'm planning on doing a diorama at some point. So let's drop those numbers in now. So we did 1 and 300. Let's do between 1 and 290. So drop a number between 1 and 290 in the chat, and I'll draw a number in that range in a moment. Answer some of these questions and eat my cookie. McCord, Nick, you should know Zoom never closes for Mecha Warehouse. I'd believe that. Best Tara, it's definitely been good service. Glad to hear that, Tara. Hopefully everybody's had good experiences. James Dresser, fast, perfect deliveries. James, they have great prices, fast shipping. James Dresser, best air bubbles ever. Searchlight, has anyone had a chance to go to the Gundam base in Tokyo? I have not. I was going to go. I was supposed to be in Japan in April for the World Tournament. Did not happen. Brandy Kilgore, thank you for the follow. Excuse me. Oh yeah, cookie. I'm going to eat a cookie because I have a cookie to eat. Holy wow. All right. So last number I see in chat is Mario Jr.'s number, which is number 7. So between 1 and 290. Let's hook this up. 245. Is it at 245? Let's see. Oh, this is 254. 145. A couple came in after, too a little late. So nobody wanted that time. So we'll draw again. We're at 45 concurrent viewers. That 100 is seeming to be within reach. Make sure when I throw it that I need that number, you jump on it so that way you don't miss the window. Since we have about 5 late ones so far. Always James trying to skew things in his favor. I'm on to you, man. I got my eye on you, James. Where is runner E? Kevin, I was a digit short. Nick, anyone new, please share to get us closer to 100. Six string. When do you think the MG Curious will be available? I'm starting to see it on Korean YouTubers' channels. I think it's getting close. I haven't seen any word that they're shipping to me yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be soon, maybe towards the end of the month. But don't quote me on that. I can't guarantee that. Hopefully sooner rather than later. So those will fly off the shelf. Nick says we want 100 viewers. And where's runner E? I found it already. How close am I at the end of this wing here? Jeez. Gotta figure out how to pick up the pace here, or I might not get through these tonight. James P90, is that an eraser you're using with the sandpaper? So it's an eraser, but I'm not using it with the sandpaper. I use the eraser when I panel line with markers, because you can use it to wipe off the marker either before it dries or right after it dries. You can kind of scrub it away, and it didn't get into the line itself. I find it works a little bit better than like a cotton swab or something, which seems to only work when the marker is still wet. Nick, also, please everyone be sure to like and subscribe. It's so worth it. It helps Nick's business out a lot. Thank you, Nick. I like that I don't even have to say it myself. Appreciate the support, guys. I really, really do. It makes me very happy that I seem to be growing this fanatic base of customers that really appreciate what we're trying to do. So try not to let a tear come to my eye saying that. Kevin, I don't know. There are a few different wing kits. What's the main difference between them besides the TV and movie look differences? So let's see. There's the WIng Zero Custom, Proto Zero. So the WIng Zero Custom is one with the bird wings, kind of popularized by Endless Waltz itself. The wing is what the wing would have looked like if it was in EW. If it was in Endless Waltz, I think is how they kind of describe that, I guess. The Proto Zero is kind of the WIng Zero, more like from the show, I think, but through that same EW lens. The TV version obviously is more with the TV. I think the Verka adds some detail or changes some things up. I'm not super familiar with the Verka. I haven't built that one yet, but I know it changes a few things. And Perry, have you decided to do damage box lottery on stream yet? I'm thinking about it. There's a bunch of things I'm thinking about doing on stream. I might do a night where I pack on stream or something. And I got plans to add a lot more video content to the channel too. I'm in the middle of getting a video editor online so I can just send video content over to her and have her put that stuff together for me so I can spend more of my time creating and doing all the stuff the business needs to keep going rather than trying to edit videos, which is not my strong suit. So hopefully I get that locked in over the next couple of days and figure that out. I heard a thing. Luis Castillo, Lewis, thank you for the follow. Oh, now we're down to 35. Where's everybody going? We still got more attempts to draw on these prizes. Paul, I scheduled this. The house knew to leave me alone after 8:30 so I could build with all you guys. Awesome, Paul. Paul, you should consider the hanging out with us on Zoom sometime. You check out on the website the community build. Virtual community build events or whatever it is, virtual something or other. I forgot the name of it already. We got some Zoom build tomorrow afternoon at 3 is the next one, 3 Eastern time. So that'd be awesome. I love content. Yeah, they got some ideas I think would be good ideas for some stuff. So hopefully start pumping some of that out. Hopefully some entertainment, some informational stuff. I want to do some tutorial. I think would be good. There's a lot of questions. I get the same questions over and over again. That would be good to help people out and have something I can point people to. Let's see, K. Where's K? Got some fun ideas. Like packing some orders, I think would be good whether it's a live stream or an edited video, so people can see kind of what goes into it when they place an order on the back end. K stands for Kyoji. Everything is content. Everything is content, man. I am a firm believer. There's some of you guys may or may not know of Gary Vee. A lot of his advice is stuff that I kind of take to heart when I'm thinking about running my business and stuff. And he's a big proponent of saying that every business needs to be a media business. And I firmly believe that. I think it's kind of obvious from the live streams and some of the other stuff we're doing that we're trying to go down that route. So we'll hopefully expand how much we're able to do. Bring more good stuff to you guys. Already says live packing streams are cool. I used to watch them when CS Toys would do them. It's cool to see what people are buying. It's even cool to see your own order get packed. Yeah, I figured, and sometimes seeing, I think for a lot of people, you don't know what you're missing out on until you see it. So seeing a kit come across on a stream and now all of a sudden you realize that that's a kit you've been looking for. Not everybody's well versed in what's out there and available for options, so that's part of why the damaged one does so well, because you don't have to choose anything, you just have to say yes or no. I should do a live unboxing too sometime of stuff that comes in. It's just a little bit harder. I need a camera person, I think, for that. Yeah, if this is that sweet, I could see how that would be cool. Start watching packing video sounds good to me. Like, totally everything is content. 6-string, do you guys use Hyatt and nippers? I don't know if I can justify the purchase unless they make a huge difference. I personally use God hands. I think it depends. If you're painting, they're definitely not worth it because the nub marks are going to get covered anyway. If you're doing clean, they could be worth it, but I don't know what the middle of the range are. There's definitely an improvement over the cheap ones for sure. But I'm not sure you need to have God hands or whatever the other God Hand type ones are. Kevin, Gary Vee is awesome. I had the chance to do some work for him when he opened his office space in Manhattan. Oh, that's awesome, man. Did you meet him or did you just work for the company? He definitely has some good ideas. I think I really like his philosophy on stuff. Honestly, I think his content was part of what drove me to decide to try the whole Mecha Warehouse thing in the first place. Jason Hall 6-string. I bought a pair of Tamiya nippers because I couldn't justify the God Hands. I will say that they make nub cleaning so much easier. No stress marks. They're definitely better than crappy nippers. Hey, Ostius? Is that how you pronounce that? Zerostius? Yeah, unboxing would be awesome. I used to do Instagram stories when I'd pop open the boxes we got in little videos. I should do that again. I just do so much more now, it's a lot harder to remember to and stay on top of it. But I should do that stuff too. Cody, you should inbox a new WIng Zero Verkai when it drops. The Curious. That would be cool. Maybe when it's something exciting. Really in-demand kit shows up, I should try to make sure I get some sort of video announce that we're going to have it. That might be a good idea. Okay, when I met him, I used to do some work for a marketing company. He's super humble. His energy is contagious. Nice. Crazy stuff. Small world. I still listen to his podcast every day, but it's 99% of the time I know the answer to the question before he says it. He's definitely predictable, which is a good thing. I mean, I think it's quite obvious that there's a pattern to what makes sense in business, or at least what I think makes sense in business, which is good customer service, put your customers' needs in front of your own, all that stuff. Stuff that should be obvious to everybody, but apparently isn't. Almost got one wing down. It's me, Van Zyme. My nickname here is different. Old. Oh, okay. Awesome, man. Good to see you on here. Online screen names are so hard. I do Instagram Live sometimes and reading people's names as they pop in. It's like, how do you pronounce these names, man? You need a pronunciation key next to your names. Another member of the Discord. We're probably better than 50% of you guys that are actively chatting in here on the Discord, I would say. Yeah, and Instagram is definitely the best way to reach customers these days. Let me know Mecha Warehouse if I remember correctly. Yeah, we get a lot from Instagram. I think Facebook or ads on Facebook do better than ads on Instagram for some reason. I could be wrong on that, but gut feel, I'd say that that's true. Right, got some wings. That's interesting. There's a little like cut out in the middle there. Universal Disney and watching Nick work makes me ashamed that all my kits so far have been straight out of box. Unfortunately, I don't trust my skills to not ruin a kit. It doesn't take that much to sand stuff down in panel line. I mean, I'm ashamed that I'm not doing more of my stuff at a differently more detailed level than this myself, but work my way towards it. Nick Burgess to say, ads do better at Facebook, but more personal user reviews, content made by your customers rather than ads on Instagram. Yeah, that's probably true. I think I've got more direct reach on Instagram, potentially. But the Facebook ads, with video at least, video indexes better on Facebook for some reason. Already in a very involved, a lot of action figure communities on Instagram, and never assigned anything for Mecha Warehouse. This Terra Facebook's definitely how I found out about Mecha Warehouse. Nick, your support can provide more testimony for you easier on Instagram to a wider base. Like I think Instagram is like influencer marketing or whatever. Doing things and being out there. It's more of a large just community, whereas Facebook is lots of isolated communities and lots of people that are just scrolling through their feeds looking for random videos and whatever stuff pops up. Kevin, it's awesome seeing how y'all found Mecha Warehouse. I found Nick through an ad they put on Instagram for his personal Instagram page. As soon as Mecha Warehouse was born. Ah, the good old days back before it was Mecha Warehouse even. CJ. Back when I ran ads against my personal Instagram page. 17 and 18. Yeah, it's all different stuff. It all gets there. I know that marketing dollar for pure views and business results, Facebook does a little better. Facebook more natively links out, which is part of why I think I get better direct results from Facebook. Most people don't go on Instagram to link out. Instagram is very, what's the word? Isolated is not really the word, but it's kind of what I think of. You can't link out of a post on Instagram, so it makes it people more reluctant or less able to get out to your stuff, which is good and bad. It's just trade-offs. Conversation over text definitely is hard. I think more arguments start over people trying to communicate by email. Something that needs to be communicated in person, since you can't really convey emotion in an email. At least it's a lot harder to. There's an Instagram ad as well, probably because I followed Gunstagram. Chrome Christ, I'm back. What did I miss? Not much, Corbin. Been relatively chill. Still, we're at what, 41 concurrent viewers right now. I think that 100 is more and more not as likely. We still got time though. There we go. I see. Excuse me. 5 people have used the code today. That's cool. Mark Chess Instagram was how I found Mecha Warehouse as well. It's been a smooth sailing ever since. Nice. Well, since we're all talking about marketing and social media and all that kind of stuff, I'm curious what you guys think, those of you who follow us on social media, about the fact that the majority of our content right now on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc., is like spotlighted builds from our customers, and even people who aren't our customers. I think it's personally, I think it's kind of cool to give back and help show people what other people are doing, instead of focusing all of our content on what inventory we have and what's on sale and what new releases are coming out. That stuff's all good and important and valuable, I guess, but I think I like the fact that people get to see their work up on our site. I remember the days before Mecha Warehouse, back when it was just Nick and his personal Insta. Oh, the good old days. A lot has changed over the last year or so. Year and change. Here I dig spotlight builds. Corbin, I like looking at the cool builds. See builds, actually, I think it's cool. Good to hear. You guys are all on board with that idea. I think so many businesses use their back to the whole Gary Vee thing. A lot of them use their social media to be transactional and show what they're selling right now, what you can get right now. Give us your money right now. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I want your money. I wouldn't mind you guys making purchases, and you guys obviously are. But I think it's more important to provide value outside of that. Oh, that blew a bunch of responses. And I like the spotlights. You don't see it from a couple of pages or communities I've seen. Paul, I need to midnight so that the bank clock rolls over. You know, I'm sending you a message on a pre-order. Cool, Paul. Keep an eye out for that message. Jay, I enjoy seeing how customers build. Love seeing others enjoy the hobby. It gives me inspiration. Sharkbait Design Works. Love seeing what people do with their builds. Great for inspiration. Cody, I dig to build a bigger and stronger community. Artie, I love the spotlight builds. Helps show the potential of the kit that someone else may not see. Searchlight likes seeing how everyone builds and how much they make each kit their own. Nick, I love where it shares the customers' content, not just the best or hottest artists, but the customers. It's just amazing. Ian, level of positivity around the spotlight builds. It helps knit the community together. Nick, spotlight builds are the best thing I've seen business do for the customers. Really gives attention to. Not killer. Nick couldn't wait on stream. The ones I bought sell it way too quickly. Yeah, with a bunch of, especially the stuff that just came in, so those restocks, man, I didn't get very many of them because I ordered them back before we were selling as much as we're selling right now. And so there were definitely a few things where I could only get like 3 because the order predated my current demands. So you can rest easy that we'll definitely get that stuff back at some point, I think. Especially the popular ones. Backseat petition waiting for next Friday. Got 4 kits in my cart right now. Oh, the wait for payday. Cord, I enjoy the spotlight build. The recent God Gundam build inspired me to start my own custom God Gundam build. Cool. Inspiration is where it's at. I mean, I've been inspired by stuff. I think I've talked about this before. I feel like it comes up a lot, but like I went down back in the end of February down to Virginia for the Old Dominion Open, an IPMS contest down there. They had a really large Gundam and Mecha category, which was awesome. There were some amazing builds down there, and that I came back like chomping at the bit to paint and customize and do all that kind of stuff after seeing all the amazing work down there. A lot of that, I think we actually have a highlighted story on Instagram with a lot of the pictures I took down there of some of those builds. Artie, just curious, Nick, what's the most popular kit you sell? It seems to be almost like, I don't know about seasonal, but it comes in groups. It's weird. Often it's whatever master grade was out of stock that just came back in stock. like this past week we got Heavy Arms and Death Scythe Hell back in, and those both are selling like crazy, often in pairs. I packed I don't know how many orders that was Master Grade Heavy Arms, Master Grade Death Scythe Hell, same order, just those two. The one kit that I think I sell the most of is technically the Master Grade Barbados, but I'm not. Most of those aren't actually going out on the site. We've got an eBay store as well, the side channel. Maybe like 10%, 10 to 20% of the business is on eBay, and it sells really well on eBay. We just sold out. I think I got like 48 of those and sold all 48 in like a week and a half or something. So I've got another 100 something of them due in. They're supposed to come in yesterday, but for some reason they were overwhelmed yesterday and they're still stuck at UPS. So I expect those to be gone within a month. Nick, I believe another God Gundam you're speaking of. Great build by Wasteland Mecha. Those are popular too. Definitely sold a lot of those. Nick, which series has the best grunt aesthetic? I don't know. I think that just UC stuff in general. GMs are pretty awesome. They're such a great like canvas for custom work, custom paint and stuff. And I think Zaku's potentially too. They're just really good platform to build and customize. I think grunts are good for any sort of customization because you don't feel like you're changing the hero. You're changing a faceless, nameless character within something that could actually exist within the continuum. It's like different than an alternative timeline where you just completely change the main hero or whatever. Knock up a kit, so I can't wait for 10% off the kit I bought or already sold out. Which one knock? There are a couple that flew. Some of those that flew I'm getting in the next week because I have another order I placed that just shipped, or I can get from another supplier potentially. But there are certain ones like the Master Grade Dynamis flew off the shelf because I only could get 3 because I ordered them like 3-4 months ago or something, and obviously more people are using the site now than they were 4 months ago. James, that's how I found Mecha Warehouse with eBay, and I'm MG Sniper too. Well, that's cool. I'm kind of wondering about whether that's netting me more customers or not, that kind of transition to be website customers over time. Hopefully I'm not violating any terms of service over there. If not, I guess they'll kick me off and I'll deal with it. Backseat Politician, really hope when Bandit does a re-release the EW version of Heavy Arms. They announced it like 2 weeks ago. Just over 2 weeks ago. I don't know when they'll go up, but they'll be up sooner than later. So J-Hound, this amazing perspective on the grunt question. Cool, I'm glad someone likes my perspective. I don't know, it's worth the paper it's printed on or whatever. Searchlight, I'm waiting for the HG Death Scythe not held to be released, though it might never happen. I bet it will happen, Searchlight. They just announced the high grade Heavy Arms. They just did Sandrock before that, a couple of the WIng kits before that. So I'm sure high grade Death Scythe is in the queue in the next year or two. It'll probably show up. The WIng kits are just too popular. Just a matter of time. Nick, hi Nick. Vanderlee says hi. Say hi back for me, Nick. She's streaming right now too, I think. I should give her crap for streaming when I'm streaming, but I won't. James, I want to get the EW Master Grade Ultron. They're so pricey. Those are being reprinted too, man. All the 3 EW Master Grade customs, Heavy Arms custom, Sandrock custom, and Ultron are all being reprinted. The P Bandai, so they should be available on the US P Bandai site when they come back, which means that you'll be able to get them at a retail price and not marked way up price, which is awesome. I've been holding out thinking that they were going to do it, and so when they announced it, I was very excited. So apparently my WIng collection isn't over with this one. I'll have to pick it back up when those suits come out, but guess there's worse problems to have. Dakota, what's up, boss man? Hey Dakota, what's going on? Knock, I got Dynamis, Death Scythe Hell, Buster. Yeah, so Death Scythe Hell and Buster are probably still in stock. Dynamis, I think, sold out already today. We had it up, but they were gone within maybe an hour because there were only a few up there. It's a really popular kit. I think I might have more on order. If not, I'll definitely be adding some to my back orders. Jason Hall, wait, Ultron is getting a P-Bandai US. Yeah, it's coming back, man. They announced it 2 weeks ago, I think. It's like the same night that they announced the new Burkha. People touching double nice. Let's see. Jason, all that literally made my night. I wanted one, but didn't want to shell at 180. Really glad you didn't, right? Imagine if you had just got it in and you paid 180 for it. So now you should be able to get it for like 40, 50 or whatever it is. I'm not sure what the price was on it at retail, but reasonable. I can't wait. I'm probably going to buy multiples, so I have one to straight build and one to customize or do something fancy with. I kind of want to combine the Egil units or Egil unit stuff I've got with the heavy arms custom. It just seems weird to have all those missile pods and only one gun. Corbin Buster was there last I checked. Yeah, I think there's still a few of those last I checked too. Although those are low. I think I've got more coming in a week though. Buster went pretty quick, and I think I got like 12 of those in last week, earlier this week. Whenever that was. I want to get new sanding sponges. Jason, I will for sure pre-release 2. Paul buyers more, so I'm regularly accustomed to seeing a kit 12 days later for 10% less. At least 10% is not bad when you can get it for a third of the price of what you paid for it. Then you really, that's really painful. 10% you missed a sale. 300% is you got completely taken. Corbin, I'm glad I managed to snag one. I've been waiting for you to restock forever. Paul grabbed a Buster the second I got the email. I got Buster also right away. I know where Cozy is. Yeah, those have been popular. We got this other order that's coming in. I think it's due either this coming Friday maybe or Monday. Probably depends on how shipping cross country goes with everything going on right now. But that one's got some more stock of some of the ones that we just got in, and some other kits that we haven't had in a little while. Looking forward to that, but it's like twice the size of when we just got in. It'll probably be like 5 or 6 pallets. It'd be ridiculous to break that down. But at least it's mostly full cases, so hopefully it's not too bad. Universal Disney, I was lucky to get both heavy customers of Ultron during their initial release before the price bumps. Yeah, that's the way to go, man. Jahan typos. Like, I think we got the Master Grade Psycho Zaku coming in. Master Grade Thunderbolt Verka, Full Armor Verka. Master Grade Sazabi Verka. So Jahan, Nick, what are your least popular kits? Like, what just doesn't sell? I mean, I've got some really obscure kits. Like, there's some, what, Estivalis or something like that. I think it's called, from some, I don't even know what the hell it's from. I don't know why I bought them, other than I was having trouble finding stuff to buy at the time, and I was like, whatever, I'll give it a chance. Got a couple of those that have probably sat for a year and haven't really moved. A lot of the DBZ kits don't sell well for me, the ones that I've had. I think that's just a matter of who I'm marketing to, though. Or needing to do more to make them more obvious on the website, I suppose. What else doesn't sell? There's certain high grades. I feel like when things pop up on the website, like when we restock stuff, they sell. The same kit a month later might not sell very well just because it's buried in the website somewhere, and unless someone knows to look for it, they don't see it. I think I need to do a better job of highlighting kits that we have in stock that people can buy that might be popular if people knew that they were available. I plan on basically completely overhauling the website in the near future anyway, once I get a chance. I'm still really busy with some consulting work for a client I have that's eating a decent number of hours every week, and I'm trying to get that off my plate, which should hopefully make things a little bit easier to invest a little bit more time into the business and such, and work on overhauling the website, making things easier to find, highlighting more stuff. Let's see, no idea what that is. MG Origin, RX-782, we got those coming in. Discord, we actually have a channel where when orders ship out to us, those items, the basically a list, a picture from the packing slip gets posted, so you can kind of see what's inbound and start making plans about what you may want to buy before it gets in, so you can budget a little bit or whatnot. Okay, where is this all going together here? Not killer. Nick, do you sell light on your site? We have some LED units. We got the blue and yellow ones right now. If that's what you're referring to. James, I hope to make an MG Zaku Origin. That'd be great. That'd be pretty cool. Nick, I'm double dipping on streams, so I ain't leaving either one of you. Feel like I should be insulted by that, but I'm just gonna choose to be happy. Because I don't think being insulted will buy me anything. P90, Char's Zaku, let's see, sorry, the R78 Origin. Some people have mentioned being interested in that one, so glad I managed to snag some of those. All right, let's draw another. So let's throw up, we did 290 last time, so everybody throw up a number between 1 and 280. We're still in the 40s, so not looking super great for the high grade, but everybody drop a number between 1 and 280 into the chat, and I'm gonna pull a random number in a moment. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut out the parts of this next step while While I wait. Okay. One of these days I'll figure out getting a bot or something in here to take care of the number selection or something. But I actually kind of like doing it manually. I like seeing that everybody's here. Gives you a real good idea how many people are actually watching versus just have it run in the background somewhere. This sure beats the hell out of the Twitch days. If numbers are repeated, that's okay. If more than one person has the same number, I'll find some way to tie break it. 150. See if we got an even 150 in the... Geez, there's a lot of numbers. Oh, guess we'll have to try again. Jeez. All right. I'm going to try to pick up the pace on these draws a little bit since we're getting closer to the end here. Not going to put light in Dynamis, that's why I was asking. So those LEDs, I think that's what you're looking for. I'm pretty sure the standard Bandai LEDs will fit the Dynamis. We've got a blue and a yellow. I think there's some other color options, but we don't have those in stock at the moment. Andrew Ross here with Mob Searchlight. Oh, what am I? Hey, no pitchforks. No pitchforks allowed. This is a pitchfork-free zone. No torches. Ricky Keepers, all that model kit, good build. Which one are you talking about? This one that I'm working on, Ricky, or a different one? Well, if we don't hit the 100 today, we'll have to keep working on that next time. Maybe we'll hit 100 next time. Mr. J-Hound, how do I know what action base to use? Primarily based on the scale of the kit. So if you've got a 1/100 kit, I think it's action base 1 or 5. It's either 4 or 5, and 1/44 is typically 2 and 4, I want to say, unless I'm going to be mixing up 4 and 5 off the top of my head. But it depends on the kit, because I mean there's 1/44 scale kits that are huge that might do better on like an action base 1 or something, because it's larger. Ricky Keepers, what you're working on now? Gotcha. Paul, good question. Yes, that is definitely a good question. And then there's the different color action bases too. We got clear and blacks and grays and whites and sparkly colored, multicolored options. Personally, I'm a fan of clear. There's a mod in the house. People keep the mobs to a minute. Yeah, don't make me utilize the mod. Let's let the guard dog just sit there. I like clear. Black can be good though if you've got a black background, like on a black shelf or something. And I think that's probably how everybody else feels too, because black and clear are the two most popular colors. Gray and white, I'm not totally sure what they're for. Like some of the clear and like sparkly ones, I guess might look good or play into a certain kit's like fictional background or something. Maybe I think some of the gray ones I want to not gray, the like green, sparkle green ones. I think I see a lot with like 00 kits for some reason. I'm not sure if that's a connection there. I haven't seen 00. Chords. Some kits come with their own connections for the bases too. I found out that's definitely true. An action base 2 works pretty well with most MGs, or like the mounting arm on that one's super sturdy. Is the base itself supportive enough for master grade with action base 2 though? I don't know if I've tried it, but it's just a lot narrower base. So if you've got a big kit, like you probably get away with that more with a wing than a UC kit that's going to be a lot physically larger as a master grade. All right. Those with the HG Goof Revive I brought from you. So HG Goof Revive, like a action base 2 is probably the way to go. Or the 4 or 5. I wouldn't remember off the top of their head which one's the smaller one. Andrew Ross, thoughts on SD kits? I've done a few SDs. I like the SD cross silhouette. There are some very cool cross silhouette designs. One of my favorites was the Gundam ground type, the cross silhouette frame. Like, nice looking kit. That was one of my second painted build, actually. I think it came out very good. I was very happy with how it came out. Searchlight, you ever use fishing line for action poses? I do not. That's probably a good idea, though. James, we're all in trouble. Nick was going to ground us all. I hope not. I don't want to ground anybody. You're telling us some of the tools you're using on this build? I can. Let me... well, I'm now on the use to feel better, boss man. There you go. Drop mag like a bad habit. So tools... Go-to nippers are the God hands here. We don't carry these yet. I want to carry them at some point. Trouble. They wouldn't send me any. I like Gundam markers for panel lining when I'm not painting. I use 3 different colors: gray, black, and brown. Gray will often go on really light pieces like white. Black for darker, like a blue. And brown on reds and yellows and stuff. It just kind of blends a little bit better. I'll use a white eraser for cleaning up panel lines, and then I use various grades of these 3M sanding sponges. They seem to be a more economical option than the fancy sanding sponges, although I'm sure the hobby specific sanding sponges must be better in some way. I just don't really know what it is. I haven't tried them. Alright, this is next step, J and E. So actually, I want to start drawing more and get closer to the end here. I've only got a couple more steps here. So last we did was out of 280. So let's pick a number between 1 and 270. So everyone throw a number between 1 and 270 in the chat while I cut out these pieces, and then we'll do another draw here. E26. And then the other pieces on this one, J, 15 and 16. Geez, another great big pile of numbers in here. So just so there's no confusion with the cutoff here, maybe should I drop something in the chat? I'm gonna start. Let's try this. I'm gonna say draw cutoff. I'm gonna type that into the chat. That way I know where it wins, so no one can try to cheat. Since we got a few jokesters in here. 270, 41, 41. Mark Chester probably do a bunch of 2s, but for a situation for the 4 or 5 because I can use them for all grades. Yeah, there's definitely, everybody's got their own preference. I don't think there's anything wrong with any of them, but there's definitely some that are better than others. What number did I say? 41. Do we have a 41 in here? They're not gonna wait longer. Is that much much lag? I meant 41. It's great. Wish there was a way to measure what the lag is between me and you guys. Sometimes it seems like a while for you to respond to me, so... Okay, I'll try to go a little bit longer in the next one here. Because we do have people coming off behind it. Yeah, I don't think anybody that got cut off would have won it anyway. So thankfully, Kevin, for the action base, they're like I actually meant the action base 3, the one with the giant rectangular base with the photo insert. That's my usual go-to. 30 seconds. Okay, I'll try to leave an extra minute next time, but definitely try to respond ASAP to increase your chance of getting in, just in case. It'd really suck if somebody got it and put it in after the cutoff, and then I won't know if they heard me or if they were just a lag on one direction or the other. I'm gonna keep putting the cutoff in the chat just so there's no dispute. If that were to happen, we'll keep it. It's like a little fruit fly or something flying around here. It's pissing me off. Mark Chess, they just take up more real estate, unfortunately. Mark, what's up, man? Oh, killer. Nick, have you built any of the build driver? I haven't built any build driver sets. I have a few in my backlog, though, that I want to build. I'm not really into build divers, but there are some really cool designs that have come out of that show, anime, whatever. So there's a few that'll probably end up getting some really fancy custom paint jobs or something down the line. Where do these go? All right, one more step left to go. Holy, let's see. Music in the background. I use Pretzel Rocks. I don't know, based on the delay, but this is Orbital Infiltration by Utho. I don't know. I have no idea. It's a free streaming music thing. I think it's supposed to drop it into the chat or something, what the song is, but for some reason it doesn't. And I want to put the bail in a minute, folks. Like, hanging out. Maybe you can try and make Masquerade again soon. Dakota, pass the hat to you. Gotta get to sleep, but it's been nice watching this. Thank you, Tara, for hanging out. We'll be done pretty soon anyway. Got one more step here. Probably do one or two more draws here while we're at it. Letter Mini, Nick, I've started my first Build Divers kit. Dark Matter. Oh yeah, that looks like a pretty cool kit. You're almost 1 minute lag for me. Isn't that Build Fighters? There's Build Fighters and Build Divers. There's like two different series, kind of like there's Zeta Gundam and ZZ Gundam. I think they're interrelated but different. Someone else might have a better idea than I do. But those are not... haven't watched any of them, so I don't really know for sure. So let's do another draw. As we're getting close to the end here, hopefully somebody will get the high grade at least, since getting 100 people on here is probably unlikely. So let's skip all the way down to 250. So throw a number between 1 and 250 in the chat. I'm going to set a timer for like a few minutes here to give everybody a chance to get their numbers in, since we got like a minute lag. Actually, this timer might give me an idea how fast the first number shows up. That looks like 20 to 30 seconds for the first numbers. I'll cut out these other pieces while I wait. Need I and K. Okay, where's I? Four. Thought it was the other way around. I think build divers came after build fighters. Because there's build divers and then build divers RE Rise or whatever is the most recent one. That's about a minute since I started, so I'll wait another minute or two. Okay, 12 and 14. Yeah, build fighters came first. Palm's so new, but those little core are so fun. These core Gundams seem to be pretty popular, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so it's coming up on 2 minutes, so I'll give another 30 seconds just to make sure we've got their numbers in. Some more water, I'm probably dehydrated. Really taking their time on those numbers. All right, I'm gonna throw the cutoff into the chat. And we'll draw number 141. 141. Let's see if anybody get it. Ooh, I think I saw it. 141, Mark Chest. Did anyone else get 141? No, it looks like Mark Chess is our winner tonight. So Mark, looks like you'll have one of these coming towards you. So do me a favor and send me a message somewhere, whether that be Instagram or wherever, with your email address and information or whatever, so I can get that shipped out to you. Congratulations. You're a third winner so far, doing this every week now. I think it makes the stream a little more fun. Just because I'm bribing you guys to actually come hang out with me or whatnot, but a little bit of friendly competition and chance to win something I don't think hurts anybody. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to hit 100 concurrent viewers in the next 10 to 20 minutes, so it'll be that high grade. But hopefully next week I'll have another A-B option for high grade versus master grade, and if we can hit 100 next week, then we'll do a master grade. And Last time we were maxing out in the high 30s. We hit mid 40s, I think, this time. So if the growth trend continues, we might hit it in a few weeks. So watch builder, beginning G is first. I'm not sure what you're saying, Knock. Could be a I'm tired. I'm not sure. My eyes feel really fried. I've been outside that whole, I think I got too much sun today. I'm realizing that as the day goes on. Just a little warm all day. And that toasty feeling. Yeah, it's like 40 was a nice little start. James, the live video streamer, fun, entertaining. Glad to hear it. Glad you guys are getting something from it. I really appreciate all of you hanging out with me. Get some, a little bit of two-way here. Got some good feedback from you guys on stuff. No better way to figure out what to do to better satisfy your customers as a business than to just talk to your customers. So a good way to do that. All right, let's see, a couple more parts here. I'll wrap this up. Cody, nice. Also got my gear dog, his legs finished. Super thick legs. The thick boy right there. Jayan, we like your perspective too, Nick. Thank you, Jayan. Nick has been a blast, boss, man. So RGX started at 93. Looks like a Verka. Eyes burn so bad. Dylan, I'm pumped for more content. Me too, man. I'm looking forward to getting this video editor up online and getting into some sort of rhythm, pumping stuff out. I'm not sure what that rhythm will look like exactly, but hopefully I'll get an idea soon. Just enjoy watching the everlasting standing sponges. Dude, so each of these standing sponges, right? This is a sheet that I've cut down from maybe like that big, something like that. I've got a box of sheets that thick for each of these grades here. It's so much more economical than buying the like one sheet at a time. I think. I could be wrong. I might have paid like $50 shipped for one of those boxes, but you're looking at like $4 or $5 maybe per sheet. I'm not sure how that compares to. Like I'm seriously thinking about seeing if I can get these wholesale to offer, because I think they might be close enough on parity with the high-end ones. We'll find out. I guess I should do a shootout or something and try out these ones. Try out like the God Hand sponges everybody's always talking about. Try the Tamiya ones that we've got and just compare them. And get some real information about whether the purpose-built hobby ones are worth the premium or not. want the endless supply. James, are you going to put that kit on a base when you get it done? Probably. I'm not totally sure. Why is this not fitting in there nice? Did I miss something? Oh, I did miss something. Shoot. Put that kit in a base when you get done. Yes, I already answered that one. How do you find them? I got them on Amazon. There's a while ago. I was thinking about trying to contact 3M or some other 3M supplier. What I really should do is get some Mecha Warehouse sanding sponges and find one of these people to make me a Mecha Warehouse branded one. I'll look into that at some point. Searchlight, what video editor do you use? I'm using OpenShot and it works great for my needs. Personally, I use Filmora Wondershare as the tool that I've played with because it seemed like pretty easy learning curve. But when I say I want to get a video editor up and running, I'm talking about a human being that's going to take all the video I shoot and cut it into nice video clips for me so I don't have to. All right, I think I can put this on the back. Such an interesting backpack connection here. All right. Get that angle better for the camera. The light there. Boo, overpriced. To me, are like some I use at work. We use 3M too. I mean, I can't imagine that sanding sponges are that much different. If you got 3M to send you those sanding kits to sell, that'd be legit. Yeah, I mean, I should bring the box over again sometime. I'd imagine I'd be able to get them at like wholesale prices from 3M or one of the distributors, like as if I was a hardware store or something. I wonder how many I would need to order to get them to print my logo on them. So wings are done. Got a legless winged torso here now. So next week I'll probably hopefully get the legs or hips and the leg, or I don't know how far I'll get, but continue working on bringing the kit together next week. I'll try to pick another high grade, master grade pair. So maybe we get a few more viewers next week, get a chance at hitting that 100 for the master grade giveaway. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We've got the Zoom build tomorrow, the community virtual build night. I'm going to find all these links and drop them into the chat real quick before everybody disappears. Let me get this up here. All the stuff that we got going on as Mecha Warehouse. So first one, we got the virtual build events, virtual community events. So that's, you want to join in on Zoom with us, you are more than welcome. Even if you aren't a customer, you are more than welcome to hang out and build with us. We have the Grunt Destruction Contest underway. It's a contest where people are building grunt suits and heavily weathering and damaging them. Deadline for that is August 1st. We're giving away, first prize is $300 gift card, second place $150, third place $50 gift card, and hopefully giving away some other kits with that stuff as well. We'll see. And I think those are the big ones. That code is good for another 4 minutes, I think, if you want to use that live 10 to save some money on an order. And yeah, see you guys next time. Appreciate you hanging out, and see you guys in a week.